although I have always said that anything that has to do with children, we will not drag those kids, because children, they do not have the option to choose where to be born to and where not to be born. And this definitely is sort of like a huge inconvenience. Like, you have been shortchanged. You cannot choose. I want to be born into this family. I don't want to be born into this family. I want this person to be my mother. I don't want that person to be my father. You can't. You can't. Because if a lot of people have the opportunity to choose where to be born to, country and tribe and family, I am sure that people will have options. People will not choose the particular family that they are born into, or the country that they live in, or the society that they are. Even if people are asked to choose, what generation do you want to be? I'm sure that a lot of people will choose a different generation than the one that they are in. Why am I saying this? The picture that Edochie posted, claiming that his son had clocked 1 year old, a lot of people looked at that child and said, no, that child cannot be. There is something fishy. There is something that Edochie does not want to tell the world. But it's not our business, It's not our business what Edochie wants to tell us about his son. That child is not ours, so he can as well do whatever he wants about it. But there is a question that people have asked, and I looked at it and I said to myself, we did not create that religion or denomination, so we cannot say that this is how they should go about what they do. I'm talking about the Roman Catholic. Now, Edochie is a Catholic. Aside the funny moves here and there that you see him portray, some characters that you see him, he is a Roman Catholic. He grew up as a Roman Catholic. And Judy Austin also probably a Roman Catholic, if not an Anglican, but let's say she's a Roman Catholic, because where both of them hail from, you find more Roman Catholic than Anglican. That's how it is. So they asked, which Roman Catholic church is it? Which one is it that granted Edochie the opportunity to bring in? Maybe a lot of people don't even know that men and men who somehow found a way to adopt a child, somehow they've been given the opportunity to bring that child in for a sort of blessing, like they want their child to be baptized. And the Roman Catholic Church said, having taken time to commune with brothers and sisters and examine the scriptures, we have come to a conclusion that there is no crime or anything against the doctrines of the church that states otherwise. So it means that children can be brought in to be baptized. Why am I saying this? People say, which Catholic church accepted Judy Austin and Edochie with that child, that they are supposed to bounce them, like they're supposed to kick them out, telling them not to bring that child born out of wedlock, and that Edochie is still dealing with his divorce. It is not sorted out. He wants polygamy and all of that. The thing is this, Roman Catholic Church has lost traction. They've lost that stronghold that they had on people. Then they penetrated politics. Don't forget that they were also involved in slavery. For those who want to argue that, don't worry. Let's forget about that part, since that's not what we want to talk about. So they had so much powers in those days. They had so much powers. When I say powers, they had so much powers. They were involved in a lot of things. If you are to go deep into Vatican City and many of those places where they have special library where you can never enter, maybe unless an earthquake, you can never get into that place. They have certain information there that you can never have access to. So if they decide now that they don't mind Edochie and Judy Austin to come into their church for baptism of their baby, then we have no right to tell them otherwise. Now, let us go deep into what we really want to talk about, but I needed to clear that before we proceed. Yeah, that's why. Like and share, please. that's the least that you can do for this channel. I want to say a special thank you to those that have tapped on the thanks button to encourage this channel to do more. May God replenish your pocket. And if you want to do so, you can as well tap on that button. Returning subscribers and those that have been here, I say thank you to you. You are highly welcome. Please tap on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell if you're just coming across this channel, so you don't miss out on the juicy updates that will be dropping constantly on this channel. Now, a lot is happening between Edochie and Judy Austin lately. Apart from pictures and videos, father of many nations, called me Abraham, I'm going to have 11 children, I'm going to do this and that. Obviously, not with Judy Austin, totally. He's not going to have all of those children with Judy Austin. It means that more women will come. But for now, there is a problem. The problem is this. Edochie has not, there is a way a man goes about certain things, and it comes to a point, the man has to like, okay, I think this is the end of the road. Which road? The road between, or the road that connects him and May. This is the point that they are supposed to get to now, with all that has happened. So Judy Austin sort of rested her mind, like, okay, at the end of the day, this woman is going to go. I will now end up to be the first wife if other women come in, which I think will not come in. And if they do, maybe Edochie will be asking for justice for Edochie, because terrible things would have happened to him. So Edochie told Judy, after Judy realized that Edochie is losing interest in certain things, Judy is angry, saying, I will be on camera jumping, screaming, Odogu, saying a lot of things, hyping you, and you will put all your efforts into trying to get May back. You can't get May back. No, it's not going to work. Enough is enough. I don't want. And Edochie had to clear May out of everything. You have to. That's it. You have to clear her out, like, totally. But there is no way out for Edochie. So Edochie told Judy, listen, this is not going to work. There is something that connects myself and this woman. As you can see, nothing is working. It's as if she stole my star, stole my life, stole everything good. Nothing is working. That is the reason why, or this is the reason why I need to connect back to her. She needs to come back to my life. But in all that Edochie has been doing, May will not respond. No private conversation, no chats, nothing at all. Nothing at all. She's not responding. I've told you that she has put up like a blanket or a wall to make sure that everything that Edochie does or sends to her bounces back. Normally, the practice is this. Once Edochie posts a picture or Judy Austin posts a picture, whatever the both of them do behind the scene, you always find Judy Austin reposting or commenting. There's always going to be a tag. But nowadays, people are beginning to observe one or two, online in-laws. You know them. They are back to back on it. They are not giving any breathing space. No breathing space to both of them. They observed and they realized that there is something wrong. This woman is not tagging anymore. She's not commenting anymore whenever certain pictures are posted. And not just that alone. Now that Edochie announced this father of all nations, Abraham and all of that, obviously this father of whatever will not be fulfilled. It can be fulfilled with May. And Judy Austin obviously cannot produce the remaining to complete the 11. It's not just possible. I'm not saying she can't try. Obviously she can. She can do whatever she wants to do. But it's not going to be an easy thing. So it means that other women are coming in. Now, if other women are coming in, how then is this Judy Austin? How is she going to cope? How is she going to manage? That is the reason why things are bad between them. Recall that Sarah Martins had said it back then, that I'm sure you know how this dude looks at women, gives them some kind of eye contact whenever you're on set. So wait and see. Wait and see. Let us see if you will be able. If you will be able. Let us see. If you will be able to achieve this one. Let us see. Because soon, this man is bringing in a lot of women into your life. She said it that Edochie will be the karma of Judy Austin and vice versa. Don't forget that both of them have messed themselves up already. So, what is the way out? How can she get out of this mess? It is impossible. So right now, the update that we are getting is that Mrs. Obasi, Yul Edochie, is frustrated. She's frustrated. And Yul Edochie is not showing any form of remorse. And I'm like, of course. Why will Yul Edochie show any remorse? Is it possible? It's not possible that Yul Edochie will show remorse. After all, both of them know how they got themselves entangled. They both know how they got themselves into what they got themselves into. So how then is Yul Edochie going to show any sign of remorse? Is it possible? It is not possible. Light and darkness, night and day, there is a huge difference. He's not feeling any remorse. Like, really, if Yul Edochie feels remorse, I will be disappointed myself. I will be so disappointed if Yul Edochie feels any remorse, because it should not be. Yul Edochie should not feel any remorse. That will be outside of what he said he's going to be. He said he's going to be father of many nations. And you don't do that with one woman. How? You don't. So, I'm not feeling any empathy for both of them. But it is what it is.